The Great Recession of 2008. It was called a once-in-a-lifetime recession. COVID-19 said, hold my beer. But let's talk about the crash. There were 5 factors that led to the Great Recession in 2008. The one that gets the most pub, that would be the housing market. Now, if you want to get my blood boiling, talk to me about 2008 and this Great Recession. Maybe it's because I lived through it. Maybe because it directly affected my life. Maybe it's because nobody went to jail! Sorry. Terrible business practices. We'll get to it in a minute, but there's a movie you should watch. It's called The Big Short. Thank me later. It'll take this very complex subject matter and simplify it and entertain you on a wonderful level. Trust me. Just watch it. The Big Short. I am not endorsed, by the way. I don't get money for that. So, why? Why the housing market, right? Because they would take these home loans and they would turn them into mortgage-backed securities that then were traded. And the investors would have this system set up to understand the riskiness of that loan. I'm not really sure the homeowners understood entirely what the risk was, but whatever. Then that brings us to subprime loans, which is where, how am I going to get through this without screaming? Ooh, this angers me! Okay, I think I have calmed down. Let's talk about subprime mortgages. These were the riskiest of them all. The reason is because they were designed for individuals with a high probability of default. Just think about that. Designed for individuals with the highest probability of default. Either you as an individual thought that on your $40,000 or $50,000 salary you could afford that 8-bedroom mansion down the road, or you had some slick real estate agent who's trying to make a buck off of you, or some sleazy bank loan officer who's convincing you that this is the way the loans are designed and you can totally do this. I realize that some innocent people got caught up in this, but I really have to understand or believe that a lot of people, a lot of sleazy, greedy people got involved. And nobody's gone to jail. Nope, I'm not gonna get upset. I am not getting upset. I'm not. The reason why the banks were okay with doing these kinds of loans has something to do with the ratings agency. There was an adjustment in there. There was a change. And it has something to do with CDOs. I want you to look up CDOs. That's Charlie Delta, what's the phonetic on? Oh, Oscar. Charlie Delta Oscar. And that's going to give you a little glimpse into what we're talking about here. But right now I want to show you what I'm doing. Look at this. This is awesome. Yep. Just bringing wood chips over here, moving over there, bringing that down, driving while filming. Probably shouldn't do that. So what role did the government play in this whole crash? And can you give examples of what roles they did play and what they did? And then how is this similar to the New Deal?
Hey, get out of my machine, rookie.
Shoot. Okay, dude, sorry.
Oh.
Okay, all right, I'm out.
I got work to do.
Oh, hold on, I gotta get my camera. All right, so maybe I wasn't supposed to be in there. Okay. All right, so news is happening every day. You should be watching the news and seeing how it mirrors what we did in 2008. And who is this Keynesian dude anyway? And how would Keynesian economics help make sense of what's happening right now, or help us understand what we're doing right now? That's it, I gotta go. They might call the cops. I'll see you next week.